Okay, here we go. Family, friends, you guys, welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. We are back. It has been another week. How the weeks have been, time has just been going by so fast. I hope for each and every one of you that are watching this video, that you are feeling confident, alive, determined, successful, supported, and again, loved. I am here to do a general predictive tarot card reading. Only take what resonates in this reading. What does not apply, allow it to fly. Before I pull the cards, I am going to see what is currently going on with you or what may be going on around you. Because there's a lot of viewers, I'm not doing a personal read. I'm going to pull on what I can only sense with my intuition and using my discernment to give you the message. I have some downloads as well to talk about with you. I love each and every one of you. If you do like my video, I could use some more followers. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You are not required, okay? Only if you would like to support me. I do have my own business. I do handcrafted candles as well. So check out my business website. It is posted in my description. A big shout out to Amethyst Rose, the Mystic Candles. She just had a past birthday, so we want to wish her a happy birthday and many more years to come. But she also makes candles as well. No, I did not get my creative idea from her. Her candles are different. Her candles are more spiritual. Mine are more handcrafted to, banana pudding, key lime pie candles, a sleep candle, a floral, a party, a girl, summer, chocolate, fragrances, all type. So if you aren't interested in a candle, again, I do post my website. Order yours today. Supporting me will support you in return. I don't have a big customer base yet. I'm still looking into advertisement. But eventually, once I build my clientele with the products, I plan on giving back to each and every one of you. I will see that you have purchased a candle, and I will be more than happy to pay any reader of your choice a 30-minute read. Again, supporting me would support you. Again, I love each and every one of you. We are going to see what is okay. So let me tell you this. I was praying and meditating before I decided to do anything. This was grounding myself, meditating, things like that. I pulled my Bible. Now, this also can go with the download, right? The dream that I had, right? This was a crazy dream. I had it Wednesday night, and I don't know why this happened because I've been sleeping so good, right? Good dream. But in this dream, there was a vision of a man and a few other people in a car, and somebody pulled out the gun and shot the driver in the head and was also shooting at the vehicle. Now, I am not sure why I had the dream of guns and shooting and anything like that, but I want to forewarn you, my family, friends, sir, ma'am. Be mindful of the actions that you are taking. I love each and every one of you, even if I don't know you personally. Everybody deserves to be here. Nobody deserves retaliation or the anger to be retaliated into gun violence. Um, that was the dream that I had. But as I was praying and meditating, right? Now, I am not religious, so let me not hold you. I have a light and a shadow sign. I am spiritual. I believe in universe. I believe in the divine. I believe in earth, the stars, the moon, the sun, the skies. I saw heaven when I um so what I was going to say was I was praying and I was meditating, and something called me to pull the Bible. And, I prayed and I'm like, okay, God, give me the message that you need me to see. Um, I will say this. I don't have a chance to watch many other readers like I used to. My time is limited. Um, I've seen so many readers get into your emotions, right? Now, I want to tell you about the divine feminine, the divine masculine, when it comes to dealing with obstacles, adversity, challenges. When you are healing and you understand that you are seeing truth and clarity in regards to anything that has happened to you, understand that that was for your awareness in order to bring a situation to a close and bring peace back in your life. When any person, place, or thing has done something against you, for me, I am able to release it. And what happens with my releasing? I get peace of mind. Yes, it is an emotional for people, places, and things to intentionally do me harm, knowing that I did nothing to a person, place, or thing. But at the same time, it's it's not going to affect any person, place, or thing if I'm going to be in my emotions. What I am going to understand is that anytime a person, place, or thing does something against me, it brings me truth and clarity about the person, place, or thing. I surrender it to the divine, and I allow the divine, the universe, the ancestors to be able to handle what I cannot. But I want you to understand, being in your emotions, um, you are only blocking yourself. Remain positive, remain hopeful, remain happy. And if anybody took anything from you, I want you to understand, by releasing that, the universe and the divine, it is recorded. Um, why do you think so many people go back and when they're at that age and then they're getting ready to pass over to the spiritual? And you see how people state, my whole life flashed before my eyes. You need to understand that everything a person, place, or thing does is seen. It is written. When we call for going into the spiritual and going into judgment, everything is documented. Everything is noted. Every action, every choice, every behavior, every decision was not it was not done in vain against you. People just have personal just personal issues, and they tend to betray an innocent person for the betterment for themselves. Understand, that's still a sick person. But you can't be emotional. What happens is that you will gain your blessing in other areas of your life, and you'll still receive that and much more tenfold. Take it from me. I've had a lot of things taken from me, but in return, I got blessed differently from other areas in my life that I never thought I would have been blessed at. So when I opened up my Bible, going back to the story, I opened up my Bible, right? And like I said, I was praying and meditating. And this is First Chronicles, verse 21. Um, where do we go? First Chronicles chapter 21. Um, and David said to God, so this is the story of David to God. I am in great and distressing perplexity. let me fall, I pray you, into the hands of the Lord, for very great and many are his mercies. But let me not fall into the hands of man. So the Lord sent a pestilence upon Israel, and there fell of Israel 70,000 men. God sent an angel to Jerusalem to destroy it. And as he was destroying, the Lord beheld, and he regretted, and he relented of the evil, and said to the destroying angel, it is enough. Now stay your hand. And the angel of the Lord stood by the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. Um, Oh, let me go back further because I went too far ahead in the verses. Okay, so this was between David and God. There was some evil done, right? And the consequences of between David and God, and David making a clear, conscious decision to do evil, right? This it starts in verse 8. I'm so sorry, I started so late. This says, and David said to God, I have sinned greatly because I have done this thing. But now I beseech you, take away the hateful wickedness of your servant, for I have done very foolishly. And the Lord said to God, David's seer, go and tell David, thus says the Lord, I offer you three things. Choose one of them that I may do it to you. So again, this was between David and God, and David had an oracle. David had a seer. David was giving warnings of his choices and the behaviors, knowing that he was sinning. And the seer was telling David, hey, this is what's going to happen if you keep betraying God's order. So, so God came to David and said to him, thus said the Lord, take which one you will, either 3 years of famine or 3 months of devastation before your foes, while the sword of your enemies overtake you, or else 3 days of the sword of the Lord and pestilence in the land, and the angel of the Lord destroying throughout all the borders of Israel. Now therefore consider what answer I shall return to him who sent me. And David said to God, I am in great. And this is where David had admitted his sins over to the care of God. Because with sinning, we are giving free will. We have the free will to choose the difference between right and wrong, good and bad, up and down, left, right, dark, evil, the shadow and the light. So when David lifted up his eyes and saw the angel of the Lord, okay, so we did that. And David said to God, is it not I who commanded the people to be numbered? It is who has sinned and done evil indeed. But as for these sheep, what have they done? Let your hand, I pray you, O Lord my God, be on me and on my father's house, but not on your people, that they should be plagued. Then the angel of the Lord commanded God to say to David that David should go up and set up an altar to the Lord in the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. So going on, David had to choose which consequences he was willing to bear due to the sinning of, this is almost the Bible verse of the shepherd and the flock. When great power comes great authority. When it comes to leading people and leading them to being in the divine's word and great things in abundance, be fruitful and multiply. The shepherd should not lead people into what this world has to offer, but the wholeness of self and the abundance that each and every person can create within themselves. anytime a false prophet, a leader, somebody that teaches people the wrong idea of not the divine, not of good, they have to choose their consequences of what is in return. I want you to understand those days are numbered. When the Lord, the divine comes down, and he, baby, and those who have sinned will always reap what they sow. So again, to my spiritualist brothers and sisters, I know it affects your emotions and everything that has happened to you, but understand now that you have truth and clarity, um, keep your heart open to receive blessings. Okay, so we are going to tap in. Maybe now let me switch roles. Now I'm about to be Capital One right now. What's in your wallet? This is the Money Oracle. Where's the box to this? The Career, Life, and Money Oracle. Let's see what is happening in your energy, friends, family, sir, ma'am, with your career, your money, and your success. Spirit answer. Oh, by the way, even though you don't see it, I did a deep prayer. I called forth my ancestors, and I will call forth each and every one of your ancestors, swords up, so that way you may know the truth and clarity in regards to your situation. What is this? Trapped. Trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. Timing. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. Okay? So this says it's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. Show me trap and timing. Oh, okay. We have flashback. People from the past return. You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Okay. Show me trap, timing, and flashback. Show me trap, timing, and flashback. Oh boy. Cutting ties. Cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. And then we have a great match. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. Okay. Show me trapped in timing. What is trapped with timing? Strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. Good luck. Good luck. Your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. Show me cutting ties with great match. Show me cutting ties with great match. Freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. Anything else, Spirit, with freedom? Oh, too many cards. Too many cards. Anything else with career, money, and success? Anything else with... Okay. Renewal. Renewal. You need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and break through. Okay. So if you resonated with that, I hope you were able to heed that message. It's time to recharge, and good luck to you. Your freedom is ahead. Okay, let's see what is in the cards. Let me pull some oracle cards. So I am using, I'm going to use the messy truth. What's the messy truth? What's the vibe? I am going to use I don't care attitude, because some of you have an attitude that you don't care. I am going to be using clarifying life situations. And then I'm going to use the Weird World Tarot, because we're in a weird world right now. And that would be, what else? That's it. Okay. Let's see what is in the Oracle card. Ancestors Most High, give me the truth and the clarity in regards to my family, friends, sir, ma'am. What is in your currently going on in your energy? We. Okay, before I pull the cards, what is currently going on in the energy? Some of you are thinking how the economy, it's very expensive. Some of you may even be struggling paying your bills, making ends meet. You are thinking about either, again, letting a job go or taking on another job to bring a stable income. Something just doesn't feel like it's working out for you any longer. That goes for a lot of you guys. Something in your energy is not working out any longer. Something's just not adding up. Something's not right. What is not right? Things don't add up. Is not something's not fitting. Something's not in place. Something doesn't make you feel satisfied or comfortable. Some of you who are admiring the beautiful things in life. Some of you are ready to explore, meet new people, go different places, travel, do new things, be creative. This past week, some of you were facing a lot of challenges, obstacles, adversity. Some of you were just going through a period of mental and emotional obstacles, whether you're overthinking, being hard on yourself. You were battling something within your mind and your heart. To thine own self be true, but no matter what you go through, you get through. And I want you to understand, do not keep your heart blocked off from anything that you deserve. Keeping your heart open to a situation, having hope, having faith changes your situation. Remember, success comes with the goals that you know that you can achieve, not with goals that are idealistic or unreasonable, that are unachievable, because you will keep searching and searching and searching. There are some people in the energy still stuck on worldly things. You may be looking to buy a new TV, a new car, a new house, something new. Out with the old, in with the new. You are ready to be out with the old, in with the new. You may want a new beginning. You want a new chance at life. You want to do things different. Doing things different means that each and every single day you get to reinvent yourself. Now, this does not mean that you have to wear a mask or anything, but you showing up as your authentic self and reintroducing yourself. but that's just you being authentic. Today you may like this, but tomorrow you may do something different. It is okay for changes. It is okay to switch up. It is okay to go from like to dislike to dislike to like. You have the choice. Um, okay, follow after me. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, repeat after me. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I don't know why I just had to say the serenity prayer. Some of you may be needing serenity. Some of you may be looking for peace, finding peace. Um, what else do we have going on? Somebody here is, oh, spirit ancestors, oh, who is throwing something against my throat. Return to sender. Oh, baby, y'all see how that just came on where my throat was. um, when something about children, some of you may be worried about children confirmation. Your kids are growing up, they're getting older. Things may cost more. You may be thinking about buying your children some clothes, some new shoes, something like that. Um, Police officers. Why is he police officers? Oh my God, who has police in their situation? Does somebody have police in their situation? I just saw police. Where'd that come from? I don't know. Police. If you're dealing with the police, you got police in your life. Baby, we don't do the pop-ups. We don't do the pop-ups unless they gonna come after and what. Um, What else do we have here? Rice. Why do I see rice? Some of you may be eating rice. I don't know why you're just seeing rice. Somebody's throwing rice. Somebody's getting married. Are you engaged? Are you getting married? Somebody's throwing rice. Or you could be eating rice. I'm not sure. Um, what else do I see? Footloose, something footloose. I don't know. These things are just coming to me. Um, Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! The Wizard of Oz, the Yellow Brick Road. Um, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, the Cowardly Lion. Um, mm, Follow the Yellow Brick Road. The Tin Man was looking for a heart. The Cowardly Lion was looking for, what do you say, courage. And the Scarecrow was looking for, what was he looking for? I don't know, maybe something about the Wizard of Oz with the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow. I don't know. Um, Now I see the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Do you guys remember that? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Something about in the closet. Something about a closet. Something being in a closet. You have something in the closet. You're holding something in the closet. It's trapped in the closet. I don't know. What else do we have going on? It's a vibe. Some of you may be listening to Janae Aiko. It's a vibe. Or some music like that, R&B music. What do I have going on? Some of you are getting ready to go to a concert, an event, and um, somewhere where you just need to get out. You need to get out of the house. You may work a lot. You may do a lot of things. You're ready to do in something eventful, something fun, something that's going to bring some excitement into your life. You may feel like life is dull and boring. You want to do something that's exciting. Um, what else do we have going on? Somebody here is into dating. But you may be having a hard time, baby. I get this one. Everybody is not compatible, baby. I'm shooting them down left and right. As soon as I see the red flag, psh, gone. But you may be dating, not seeing potential in the dating scene, nothing being compatible. Are you okay being alone? sometimes you're okay being alone, but then sometimes you're not. The idea of having love and someone genuinely to care for would be a great thing. But you're just not finding that person that you would really want to be with. And it feels like you are looking for the red flags when it comes to dating. You're waiting for the person to to show you red flags, and then you dismiss it. Some of you are looking at a high school yearbook, a high school reunion. Some of you may have a reunion coming up soon or this year. Some of you are going to a high school reunion. What else do we have here? Spaghetti. Oh. Do you like SpaghettiOs or something? I don't know. SpaghettiOs. Transition. What is transition? Spirit ancestors most high. Show me transition. You are transitioning from one place to the next. You are moving. You are transitioning. Why are you moving? It's so hard out here for a PM. Trying to make that money for the rent. Okay. You may be moving. You may feel like the cost of your rent is too expensive. You're looking for something more affordable. Let me get into the let me get into the energy. Backstabber. Why get backstabber? Who sings that song? I don't know why I just sing backstabber. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, ancestor, swords up. Show me the truth and clarity in regards to my family, friends, sir, ma'am. Show me the situation. Ooh, I got hidden evidence. Secrets buried. Hidden evidence. The secrets are buried. Ooh. Baby, what's the tea? Let's put on the music. First of all, let's see what Alexa has to say. Alexa, what is the general horoscope for today?
This might answer your question. I found today's horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs.
No, I
you
just
can pick one by asking me questions like what's the horoscope for Leo or Pisces horoscope
okay,
for
family,
tomorrow.
friends, sir, ma'am, the first person who texts me your zodiac sign, my Alexa is in tune with Chloe, I promise you. Text me your sign. Anybody.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, hold on, Alexa. Somebody text me your sign. I don't see any signs. Any sign. Game over, it's Rico time. Okay. I said, okay, Sagittarius. Alexa, give me the horoscope for Aries.
Okay, here's daily horoscope. Aries. You're a hot commodity today, dearest Aries, thanks to a soft aspect between Mercury and Pluto. Recent power moves and transformations will have earned you the respect of peers, some of whom might be quite influential. When you see an opportunity to establish connections in high places, make a move while owning what you bring to the table. An ability to read nuance benefits you when the Taurus moon aspects Jupiter this afternoon. Romance your senses later tonight once Luna and Venus get cozy. If you're in a relationship, go out of your way to spoil your sweetheart with love and meaningful gestures. Which other zodiac sign's horoscope would you like to hear?
Sagittarius.
You can get insights about your day.
Okay, now, Alexa, no, we're not doing all that. Give me the horoscope for Sagittarius. You playing with me. I'm sorry. Alexa, can you give me the horoscope for Sagittarius?
Here is the horoscope for Sagittarius today. Sagittarius, today is a great day for career growth and success. The stars are aligned in your favor to bring new opportunities your way. Don't be afraid to take risks and try new things. Just remember to also take care of yourself and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Your hard work and determination will lead to great achievements.
Oh, wow. Alexa, give me the horoscope for Scorpio.
Here's the horoscope for Scorpio today.
Scorpio.
Today, the stars are aligned for you, Scorpio. It's a perfect day to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities for growth. Whether it's trying a new hobby or taking on a new challenge at work, don't be afraid to push yourself and learn something new. Trust in your instincts and let your curiosity guide you towards personal growth and expansion. Remember, true growth happens when we step out of our comfort zones.
Okay, y'all heard that. YouTube, I don't know. I don't see any comments for YouTube. I would have pulled that up. Hopefully, I'm telling y'all, me and Alexa, we cool. Thank you, Alexa.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Okay, goodbye. Alexa, continue playing my music. All right, let's
Resuming
see.
Amazon Music.
Let's see what's the hidden evidence. What secrets are buried? Show me. What is this hidden secrets? The hidden secrets. What's buried? I had to choose me, even when it hurt, even when I felt less. I put me first, walked away from anything. Okay, I'm family, friends, sir, ma'am. What secrets are buried? I need you to turn on your intuition, ground yourself. If you're sitting, if you're standing, if you're laying down, I need you to imagine yourself planting your feet in ground, feeling the earth beneath you. You can feel the soil, feel what is the feeling gonna feel like when your feet is touching the ground? Ground yourself. The third eye chakra came out. Tap into your intuition on this reading. Oh, the answer's just saying y'all gotta do some work around here. Tap into your intuition. What are the secrets? What are the hidden secrets? Show me the hidden secrets. What are the hidden secrets? Oh, baby. The hidden secrets, there's a large sum of money. There's a large sum of money. A large sum of money, expendable, high value, high income, windfall, profits, financial success, fortune, wealth, prosperity. I have miracle. I have miracle. Miracle, believe, have faith. This is what you don't see. The secret is that there's fortune. What is miracle, believe, have faith? Exit. This is going to be your opportunity, a way out, an exit strategy, having an escape plan. Oh, what? Some of y'all gonna get some money and have an exit strategy? Baby, you better make sure I'm exiting with you. What are you talking about? Well, I'm telling everybody. What is this? We got high risk in reverse, high stakes in reverse. With gamble, risk, consequences, family, friends, whatever this is in regards to some sort of abundance with money, miracles, believe in it, have faith, because this is your exit strategy out of your current situation. This is what's being hidden. Something is coming towards you, a financial opportunity, an asset, growth. Again, release what no longer serves you. If you feel like you've been, if somebody took something against you and it left you stuck, stagnant, in a lack mindset, a poverty mindset, something is about to change in your favor. Show me the hidden secret. Show me, where is this coming from so I can be there? Mm. This is cord cutting. Cord cutting. So, Divine Bay, Empress, she does cord cutting. Now, I don't know how much she charges, but she mentions that on her YouTube. Listen to Divine Bay, go to her shop. She does cord cutting, as well as my other spiritual brothers and sisters on here, cord cutting. Cord cutting stands for breaking free from negative influences, sever energetic attachments, and reclaim your power. Okay, show me the third eye chakra to the pretty penny. The third eye chakra to the pretty penny with large sum of money. Something is cooking in your favor. Something is cooking. Creative plans, making progress, ideas, using your skills. Okay, so using your skills, coming up with a creative plan, making progress, using your ideas, listening to your intuition, which is going to bring in some sort of large sum of money. What is the large sum of money to miracle, believe, and faith? Oh, Lord. Intentions of betrayal. Intentions of betrayal. On trauma and distress, harm done to cause pain and suffering. You could have been through some sort of betrayal, trauma, distress. There was some harm done to cause pain or suffering in your life, which is why you need to believe that and have faith that this miracle was going to happen. How many times in your life were you betrayed? Were you dealing with trauma? Were you dealing with abuse? Were you were dealing with the you took a lot of L's. Um, what is this? Show me miracle, believe, faith, exit strategy. Mm. Okay. Things could have been spiraling out of control for you. I'm spiraling out of control, madness, ready to fight, jealous, angry, crazier than usual. So if you've been spiraling out of control, I'm gonna need you to pull all that energy back in. Remove jealousy and anger and spiraling out of control. Move those crazy thoughts out the way. They no longer serve your purpose. I promise you, with pain comes purpose. What is exit to the high states in reverse? This has been signed, sealed, and delivered for you. This is signed, sealed, and delivered to you, for you. In effect, finalize an official. You are going to have an official document. Something is going to come in where you're going to have to sign your signature on it, okay? So if you've been wanting a blessing and you've been spiraling out of control, feeling mad, ready to fight, jealous, crazier, angry, angrier than usual, just really moody. Like I said on here, it's an intentions of betrayal. You could have found out some person, place, or thing betrayed you, and you were just looking for an exit strategy after going through a betrayal. And this is what's going to revitalize you. You're revitalizing your mind, your body, and spirit. I need you to understand, anytime all these negative things are coming at you, you have to understand it. You go through it to get through. Never stay stuck to cope in a negative emotion, because you don't fight fire with fire. You fight fire with water. You tame your emotions and you put that fire out. And once you get through that, you wait for the storm to clear so you can see the rainbow. Revitalize your mind, body, and spirit. Now that you see who people, places, and things are and how they have affected you, now you can clearly make a conscious decision, a conscious choice to create your exit strategy and move on with your best self. Okay. Now we're going to see what's the vibe. And then we're going to see the messy truth. What's your messy truth? Hopefully that resonated for you. What's your vibe? Let me see what the vibe is. Spirit, ancestors, most high. Mutual respect, unity, closeness to an epiphany. Self-reflection, answer questions, untapped talents. Okay. What do we have? So are y'all tapping into your talent? Some of you may even be struggling right now because you are not in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. You may have accepted people, places, and things in your life because of what was comfortable, what was reliable, what brought you some form of stability. But I need to ask you, is this your purpose? Are you in alignment with what you're truly, what your heart desires, what you truly want? Remember, success comes with goals that are achievable. Are you going after short and long-term goals that are unachievable, unattainable? It's going to take years and time for you to achieve these goals. Are you being realistic with yourself? We'll see. We will see. Emotions, worry, fear, running. Emotions, worry, fear. Have you been running from your emotions? Toxic, running. Toxic, you just been running. Drama, arguments, incompatible, running, escape, denial, excuses. Apology for being toxic. An apology for being toxic. Arrogant, rash actions, insincere, toxic, drama, arguments, incompatible. I don't know who this is for. This is crazy. You are looking at the possibilities for moving on from being toxic. You are looking at the possibilities from toxicity. Follow your dream. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. Feminine energy, possibilities. Are you looking at the possibilities for the feminine energy? Feminine energy, possibilities. Gentleness, nurturing, mothering, possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. Oh, trapped, possibilities. Trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness, with possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. You don't have to stay trapped in a situation. If you tell yourself you're trapped, you'll be trapped. Only you have the power to make the choice. Even when I do these readings, what may come out in this reading does not have to be the be all end all. You can make a different choice. You can change your situation at any time just by changing the choices that you make in this life. Tension. You are dealing with a lot of tension, with possibilities. I don't know. Let's see what we got going on. I'm not about to tap in no unwanted energy. Spirit, ancestors, most high. Again, I call forth all answers, ancestors, swords up. What is going on, family, friends, sir, ma'am, in your energy? Baby. Toxic. Again, it's very strong. There's a lot of trauma, arguments, incompatibility. Why is toxic so heavy in the energy? What is toxic? Show me toxic. Oh, wow. Oh, no. These cards, no. It's too many cards. That don't make sense. Spirit ancestors, show me toxic. Show me toxic. Time. Delay. Procrastination. Too busy. You're from toxicity, your time is delayed, you were procrastinating, you were acting too busy being toxic, okay? Somebody here was acting too busy, living a lifestyle of toxicity, procrastinating. Procrastinating about what, Spirit? Oh, being lustful, greed by any means necessary, inconsiderate, and having love affairs. Oh, dirty little secret, sex fix on the down low. What? With karmics. With karmics. Oh my God, how are these cards coming out so heavy in the energy? With karmics, family, friends, sir, member, are y'all seeing how these cards are coming out? Karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. Oh, wait. Sir, ma'am, family, friends, baby. What is you doing? That toxic time, lust, love affair with karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. Oh, okay. Baby, I accept all positive and negative haters, baby. You ain't doing nothing but still supporting me. Run it. Toxic in time. Show me toxic in time. Sipping. Rumors, gossip, and nosy. That's what's on toxic. A lot of rumors, gossip, nosy. With time, delay, procrastination, too busy. Baby, that's why you stuck, because you're too busy with rumors, gossip, and nosy. Somebody in your business, family, and friends, sir, ma'am? Mm-hmm. Because they toxic. They like to gossip. They like to talk about other people. What other people have going on. When I pull tarot cards, we gonna see what we need to see. Show me sipping. Show me time with lust. Oh, Lord Jesus. Get away. Vacation. Relax. Oh, somebody cannot get away from this lustful energy. Somebody can't relax. Somebody can't have fun being in a lustful energy. Why? What's this lust and this love affair? Show me the lust and the love affair. Mm, mm, mm. Somebody here is suffering in silence. Somebody here is suffering in silence. Feeling puzzled. Feeling puzzled. This has confused, perplexed, conflicted. And this says nurturing. Mentorship, wisdom, giving back. What are you giving back, sir, ma'am? Being lustful and in a love affair. What are you giving back? What are you giving back? No. What are you giving back? Show me nurturing. Why is nurturing here? Why is the nurturing card here? Somebody here is exhausted, needing nurturing. This person may be lustful because they are looking for companionship, intimacy, being comfortable with somebody else, feeling the emotions of being loved, being accepted, being wanted. But this is just not one person. This person is going from third parties, people that could be a hater of yours or hater of them. We don't know. We'll see here. But this person's exhausted, burnt out, burdened, empty inside. Okay, baby, let me change my music because, baby, Alexa, play my gospel song, Hands on Me.
Your playlist, My Modern Gospel Mix, on Amazon Music.
Okay, what is exhausted with karmics? Alexa, next song. Oh, somebody here is feeling shattered. Shattered. Broken nightmares, failures. Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Michael is here. Protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. Why is Archangel Michael here? Why is Oh Lord, my God. Psychopath with thrills. Psychopath with thrills. Y'all, somebody done got them a psychopath. Y'all, this ain't funny. Why are these cards coming out like this? Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. The thrills, continuous cycles, bad decision, addictions. Oh, with wishful thinking. Baby, I hope this person did not think getting with a person that was a psychopath was going to be wishful thinking. This said wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. Y'all, somebody gave a psychopathic karmic a second chance having wishful thinking, thinking that things were going to be better, and it turned out to be a whole psychopath, and this person chases thrills. Whether male or female, baby, stop it. Open up your heart. Yeah, why is these cards coming out like this? I know this is family friends, sir, man. Don't tell me this is your energy. I know we is not talking about none of this. This can't be what's going on right now. This can't be it. No, we're not. I'm not. That's unacceptable. Very unacceptable. What card flipped over? This is today. Look, today. Now, in the moment, today. And look at this old lady lighting her cigarette on the birthday cake. Look at that old lady lighting her cigarette on the birthday cake. If you can't tell me that's not toxic, that's crazy. What's the messy truth in this situation? Lord Jesus. What is my not today? Let me see. Our main spirit ancestors, show me what's the messy truth in regards to this situation. Because I'm about to clear this energy out. Not today. Alexa, next song. Because this ain't it. This is not it. Never would have made it. What is this? You lost time. You lost time. The final straw, the self-respect, the power move. You lost time. Okay, so you lost a lot of time dealing with the situation. Okay, and what now? Baby, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You need to end this cycle and heal from the heartbreak. And heal from the heartbreak. And these cards don't even belong in the messy truth. Show me the messy truth. Show me the messy truth. Show me the messy truth. Nothing is adding up right now. Nothing is adding up. Inconsistency, suspicion, your gut knows. So you're discerning. Your gut knows something is wrong in the situation. I have fake apology. Fake apology. Manipulative guilt. No real change. Gaslight. You're gaslight again. This was a toxic tie. A toxic tie. Addiction, karma, emotional chain. What else with the toxic tie? Show me the toxic tie. Jesus, you're my obsession. You're my obsession. So the psychopath has an obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. Oh, that's crazy. What is your main obsession? Oh, talking to the void. Talking to the void. This person can be talking to themselves as well. Texting them, no reply, left hanging. Talking to the void. Somebody is avoiding somebody here. Trauma and its chemical way. And it's chemical for toxicity. Say that then, right? Baby, that is a chemical imbalance in the mind, in the brain, for these cards to come out like this. Okay, baby, we gonna be the we gonna go to Alice in Wonderland, and we gonna be the queen, and we gonna say off with your hand, right? Because this is not what we doing over here with toxicity. No, lustful, no. It's too much going on in the world to be involved in some stupid stuff like that. All right, let me switch this game up. Maybe I'm not doing nothing low vibrational. I'm speaking life. I'm speaking purpose. I'm speaking healing. I'm speaking growth. If somebody still wants to engage in toxicity, they have free will. They just got to understand and learn the lesson they need to learn. Other than that, you're not getting it from over here. What is I don't care attitude? Family, friends, sir, man, what do you not care about? What you got going on? Let's see what we don't care. Yeah, we don't care. Let's see. This too shall pass. Yeah, exit stage left. Go ahead and take a bow. The game is over now. This too shall pass. And then what are we going to do? We are going to inhale, exhale. We're going to do some deep breathing to reset the mind. Breathe in your nose and out of your mouth 3 times. That always resets the mind. Remember that, family, friends. Go get some fresh air with breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Why? Why does the family, friends, sir, man, why we need to go get some air? Oh, this say, do not push me. Do not push me. Go get some air for you. You end up blowing up. Go get some air before you go off. Okay? Go breathe in your nose and out of your mouth 3 times. Reset your thinking. Do not push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm not trying to lose my hair. It makes you wonder sometimes. It makes it wait. Oh my God. It is not the end, only the beginning. And yes, it is not the end, only the beginning. I promise you, family, friends, sir, ma'am, anytime you're going through an obstacle, adversity, a situation that brings uncomfortableness within you, that's a sense of maturing because you're going to realize what it is that's making you uncomfortable to end that situation so you can always create a new beginning for yourself. By going with the flow and accepting things for as they are and what they are, you're able to release the situation and move on. Keep peace in your life. Keep fighting for peace if you're a peaceful person. Maybe don't pull out that peace. What is what is this too shall pass? Oh my God. What? Okay, so this one took me for a loop. This card says, turn your tongue 7 times in your mouth before speaking. So the next word that come out your mouth, turn your tongue 7 times in your mouth before you speak. What did this say? Infinity and infinity, and infinity and infinity, and then what does this say? Um, Stop doing so much. Stop doing so much. Are you doing too much? I'm leaving messages and voicemails telling you I miss you. Baby, am I doing too much? Somebody here is leaving messages and voicemails and they're doing too much. And it's a complete no. It's a no. It's a no, family, friends, sir, ma'am. So if somebody is doing too much to you, it's a hard no. It's a hard no. Okay. What song was I listening to? Um, Alexa, what gospel song was I listening to earlier?
Playing the gospel music on Amazon Music.
Alexa, next song. Now, what else do we have here? All right, we going into, clarifying life situation. Y'all, this is just pop-up cards. I don't even know if this reading even resonates with you. Baby, my energy is here. But there's just some things I'm not about to do today. No illusions. No illusion. Stay grounded in truth. Embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. So no more illusions. Stay grounded in your truth. Embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate life's journey authentically. No more illusions. No more delusions. No more. Oh, wait, too many cards. No more illusions, no more delusions. What else do we have going on? A labyrinth of choices. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Okay, so the labyrinth of choices. Family, friends, if you are dealing with having multiple choices, chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Alexa, play song by Marvin Sapp. This ain't cutting it. Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver. Alexa, next song. Dreaming and imagining, bringing your powerful vision into reality. Spirit is asking you to be a dream weaver. If you have a certain vision, make sure that you are imagining and you are dreaming this vision to come into your life to be your reality. Baby, what is it? Somebody here is feeling gangster. Somebody's in their gangster. Whose energy is like thuggish, ruggish bone right now? I don't know why all of a sudden I'm feeling like a whole gangster, a whole thug. Somebody's energy is in that gangster. Like, I ain't here to play with it. Okay? You're tired of transitioning. You're tired of the changes. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know what. Sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you are right. Clear your mind. Family, friends, start me up now. Listen here. I'm not right all the time, but I admit when I am not a perfect person. But clear your mind when it comes to trying to defend your truth. You understand that your truth is going to be your truth. When you know you're right, you're just right. You don't have to fight or prove your truth to anybody when you know it to be true. That's how, let's say you get into an argument with somebody who's lying and you know the truth, right? Now, a liar's going to give you a war to prove that that lie is true. But a person that speaks truth, you don't have to prove anything. You just say what you say, and that's the truth. You don't have to defend it because you know what it is. Again, you could tell a liar because they'll be defensive. They'll come up with other things and try to justify why the lie was true. No, the truth is the truth. Ain't no defending the truth. Divine flow. Divine flow. Let go of attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring you your gifts. The divine flow. Let go of the attachment to the outcome. You don't know what the outcome's going to be? Let it go. And let the universe bring you gift. So instead of thinking about the outcome of the situation, why don't you think about opportunities? Why don't you think about success? Why don't you think about abundance? Not the outcome and how things are going to play out, but think about, don't you want to do something fun? Don't you want success? Don't you want to achieve goals? Why would it be about your situation and the outcome of that? When you tend to divert your attention into your blessings, your abundance, having integrity, doing the right thing, you dismiss the negativity. This is where you claim back your power. You are no longer willing to give anything your power that does not deserve your time, your energy, your attention, your focus. You stop watering a plant, and guess what it does? It dies. This is what you have to do when it comes to the situation, the outcome. You have to stop feeding it. What else we got? Because this is my last one. Saving Grace. Yes, ma'am. Saving Grace. There's also my sister. She's a tarot card reader. Y'all make sure y'all go watch her channel, Saving Grace. Forgive yourself and others. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. Saving Grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and sets you free. All right, that's enough for this. Okay, now let's be nosy. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. Been waiting for this all week. I'm like, what cards is gonna come out for me? I experience ancestors most high. And when you cry, are you feeling emotional right now? Could you be in your emotions? Is somebody here crying? What are you crying about? You will survive. Alexa, next song. Okay, so he just said, sometimes no matter what you do, no matter how hard you work, no matter what you've been giving to a situation, you may feel like you're not getting nowhere. Let's see. Spirit, ancestors, most high. Show me the truth and the clarity in this situation. The Page of Wands. Now, sir, ma'am, family, friends, if I know you, I know you. If I don't, and I don't, right? But as my brothers and sisters, we may not be the same color, but we still are brothers and sisters through Christ, right? The Page of Wands, it's stating you are a hard worker. You tend to look forward into the future when setting goals, having success, whatever it is that your vision is, right? You're a hard worker and you dedicate yourself to working hard and achieving your goals. Now, the Page of Wands is upright, meaning you have integrity. You are willing to put in the time, the effort. You are willing to sacrifice in order to make things happen for you. Okay. Thank you, family, friends. I'm glad we got that other path's energy out of here. Show me the Page of Wands. Justice. Justice. All right, let me justice. So you believe in equality. You believe in the balance of, your the dark and the light. You believe in fairness. You believe in truth. You believe in, being your authentic self, doing the right thing. With the Page of Wands to the Justice, um, okay, let me give you a backstory. And I'm going to take you back into time. Um, we can go back into our ancestors when they were slaves and they were fighting for freedom. Whatever the ethnic cultures are, wherever you come from, your ancestors fought so hard for freedom, for peace, for happiness. They were treated unfair, so they sacrificed themselves during those times. As time goes by, what did we have? We had the Holocaust to Jewish people. There were a lot of innocent Jewish people sacrificed because of their skin tone, because of their race, because of who they were. Then we go into black rights when, black people were not allowed to use a bathroom. Lynch mobs where there were things of so many adversity and obstacles against culture. But let's not forget we have different countries that went the same um, as we evolved. Women had to fight to vote, had to fight to have a say so. Equality, things like that. And so as time goes by, you have to understand the people, your ancestors, your blood, they fought for something. And what has happened is your bloodline seems to be doing the same thing to where you are still fighting a battle, whether it's equality, whether it's justice, whether it's race. it's something about a curse being broken. If you know that your ancestors have already broken a curse by giving you the freedom that you have today, then you are willing to fight to break even more curses within your bloodline. I hope I didn't lose any one of you. Show me the Page of Wands to the Justice. Look, the devil is in reverse. The devil is in reverse. Baby, say less. Now, the devil in reverse is meaning like you could be taking a look at things that could bring negative emotions, negative thoughts into your life, especially with dealing with other people, places, and things that you can recognize as negative influences, toxicity, things that just don't make sense to you because it's not vibrating at the frequency that you are on. But this is use confirmation. What is this justice to the devil? The Four Cups. The Four Cups. Some of you may be speaking your truth. Some of you are telling people what it is and what it is not. To thine own self be true. If you're a realistic, authentic person, that's the kind of frequency that you are embodying right now. And you're willing, if you can see through people, places, and things for what they truly are, you're willing to speak on it. You're willing to defend other people, places, and things, defend your honor, defend everything that you tend to strive for in life. You are not willing to allow any person, place, or thing to come into your life and ruin anything that you have going on at this moment. With the justice to the devil, you could have went through experiences in your life where you could have recognized the toxicity that stemmed from the past, and this is something that you are no longer willing to tolerate. It's unacceptable. You may have higher standards. Your morals, your values may have changed. You may look at life, you may look at people, places, and things very differently today. Like the Chariot. To the devil in reverse, to the Four Cups, to the Chariot. I can do bad all by myself is what you tell me. To the Queen of Cups, right? Okay. So, family, friends, sir, ma'am, the energy that you are embodying right now is a lot of self-love, healing, a lot of knowing who you are as a person, meaning that you understand your strengths and you also understand your weaknesses. Now, I am not going to say that you manipulate, your strengths to cover up your weaknesses. You may be the type to know where the part that you play in the story and be accountable. You may be accepting the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to people, places, and things, but you're willing to accept it because you love yourself. You're willing to accept the truth in regards to who you are as a person, how you show up in your world, your standards, your morals, your values. And the Five of Pentacles. You walk away from it. You leave it out in the cold. You understand that anytime that you give your power to lesser than who you are as a person, you know that you are settling. You are telling me, sir, ma'am, family, friends, that you are no longer willing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. And the sun. The sun. I need you to understand, each and every one of you, family, friends, sir, ma'am, whether you know me or you don't. I want you to understand your gifts, your light, what you bring to the table. Each and every one of you have a certain set of skills, certain set of abilities, whether you're third eye, whether you're good with your hands, whether you're good with your feet, whether you're good with your mouth, whether you're good with whatever you're good with. To the sun, you should be using your gifts and your abilities, your skills to create the life that you truly want for yourself. Look, Ten of Cups, look. To the sun, to the Ten of Cups. If you are not tapped in with what your gifts and abilities are, when you use your gifts and abilities, just like the Bible says, be fruitful and multiply. Using your gifts and abilities is a fruitful opportunity for you to multiply your vision, your success, your dreams, your goals. It's almost like you could have been a person that dealt with a lot of people that could not see your vision. They could have thought that maybe what you seen or what you said was unrealistic. People could have shot your vision, your dreams down. You could have had a lot of people going against you instead of standing up with you to see the vision through. But I am going to remind you today, as your ancestors hold the sword of truth, that you were giving a certain special set of gifts and abilities to be using at this perfect time, which is going to bring in abundance. Now, I don't care what any person, place, or thing did to you in the past. They did that. Let it go. You take that L. You know what I'm saying? If a person, place, or thing took something from you, you see that person, place, or thing for what it actually is, and know that you are not willing to let go. Let anyone take anything else from you, but you need to understand what goes around comes back around. The universe, the divine, will always send you that blessing 10 times. So when people, places, and things think that they've gotten over you, they manipulated you, they lied to you, they used you, they cheated you, they did that to themselves. They lost a good person. They lost you. You are a good friend. You are a good mother. You are a good father. You are a good partner. Well, depending on who you are in alignment with, because not everybody's going to be your person. But you are a good person to call a cousin, a lover, a brother, a sister, a son, a daughter, a child of God. Never forget that. Show me the Page of Wands to the Justice. Oh, Lord. Okay, Two of Pentacles to the Death. All right, here we go. So, family, friends, servant. Now we need to talk, right? So, we have free will. God gives us the ability to use our skills or gifts as an asset. When it comes to free will, we have choices in the world today, right? Um, do not let what's going on outside of you affect who you are as a person. I will need each and every one of you to stand 10 toes down on your strength, on your courage, on your hope, on your abilities, on your faith, on your knowledge, on your wisdom, on your love, keeping your heart open. Because when it comes to the Two of Pentacles and death, right? This is where the external may affect the internal decision making. And let me share this with you, right? This is like having trust issues, right? If you've been through the situations where things didn't work out in the past, right? And then you're afforded some sort of opportunity, but then you're scared to take the opportunity because of past situations. So you juggle in your mind the decision making of whether to make a choice to do something because what has already happened to you in the past. You would go back and forth in your mental, and then it's going to affect your emotional, which will throw off your will to make the best choice for yourself. What I want you to understand, when any choices that you make, eliminate everything that's outside of you. Nothing outside of you really matters. I would need you to look at yourself on an internal level when letting your next move be your best move, right? Because any choice you make would have to be the best for you, not for anybody else, but for you. How could you be there for anybody else if you're not there for you first? How could you receive blessings and abundance and stability and success and achieve your vision if you're not taking care of you first? How can you support anybody else if you're not supporting yourself? Now, this is almost like a selfish sense, but sometimes you have to be selfless in regards to you. You may be the type that gives when you want to give, or even if you give, you may be an over giver. Somehow I'm being called to tell you to start giving to yourself, start pouring into yourself. You won't be able to do anything for anybody else if you're not putting you first. Okay. The cards I got was the Two of Pentacles to the Death. Um, that overthinking, that letting the fear of something stop you from having the opportunity, taking that leap of faith, doing something different. Death to the Two of Pentacles is like, you making a reckless choice or decision off of something that may have triggered something. Y'all understand what I mean? I don't mean. Okay, let's show me the devil in reverse to the four cups, laying the devil to the rest. Game over. Somebody said that too in my chat. They were like, game over. Let me see. What is the devil? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Let me tell you what we're not going to do over here. We are not going to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Because every time we do the same thing over and over, after you do something, the first time, yeah, you don't want to give up on your dream, you don't want to give up on your vision, but if you try it again and it don't work the second time, baby, not my will but God's will be done. This is something that you do not need to be doing over and over again. Once something shows you that it's not working out for you, believe it. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to see a different perspective of it. What's going to happen is going to happen. What's going to flow is always going to flow. It is what it is. Family, friends, sir, repeat after me. It is what it is. What's destined for me is always going to flow to me. What's not, it will reveal itself that this is not what's supposed to serve my purpose. And then you move on. Show me the Four Cups to the Chariot. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so let me break this down for you. The Ace of Cups is always thinking it's going to be a new beginning, but doing the same thing over and over again, thinking something's going to change. Well, let me ask you this, family, friends, sir, ma'am. If the lottery, the Mega Millions, was like $999 trillion, right? And you worked all week, you pay your bills, and the money you have left is for you to survive until you get paid again. But because the lottery is 999 trillion, the idea of spending money you think would play your numbers, you may think you're the lucky one, right? This would be you taking the risk to go spend all this money that you need for next week thinking you're going to win the $999 trillion lottery. And then when those lottery numbers come out, you don't win. Now, your hopes are gone because you thought you would have been the lucky one to win. Not only are your hopes gone, but so is your money because you invested in the illusion that you might get lucky. You knew better. The Ace of Cups, again, doing the same thing over and over again, thinking it's going to be a new beginning for you. Once it reveals to you that it is, once it reveals to you what it is, that is when it is. Believe it. Can you tell me, can you tell me if I was at the zoo and I seen a flamingo bird and you were with me and I say, oh, look at that parrot. Are you going to allow me? Are you going to tell me that, Chloe, listen, this is not a parrot, it's a flamingo? Now, if I call it a parrot, that's my delusion, right? That's a level of insanity, thinking that my will is the right choice, the things that to be done. But once it was already revealed that it's a flamingo, I have to come to terms to accepting that that was a flamingo and go against the grain of my thinking that it's not a parrot. Are you following me, family, friends? This is really a counseling session 101. Your thoughts are always going to protect your thoughts. You need to understand that. Sometimes, even me, I'm not perfect. I can be illusions, delusions, and thinking that, oh, when I get this, when I get that, life is going to get better. Somehow things don't work out for me. And then when the opportunity comes to me where I can do that, I don't take it because what has already happened to me from that situation. Y'all following me? Okay. Chariot to the Queen of Cups. Moving forward with self-love. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups meaning satisfied, self-satisfactory. Now, when it comes to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right, you could have been the type of person that started off early in younger years in survivor mode, survivor's guilt, right? And even in situations, your thinking may even take you back into survivor's mode, right? Let me ask you this, though. What are you willing to do, though, when you get into survivor's mode? Because when you get into survivor's mode, you would be willing to risk all the choices and decisions you have ever made in your life, thinking that the worst is going to happen. With the Nine of Cups and to the Queen of Cups to the Chariot, you woke up this morning. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, you're watching my channel. You woke up this morning. You were able to brush your teeth. You were able to grab something to eat today. You combed your hair today. You brushed your teeth. You put on your shoes. You got dressed today. You did something productive. There's somebody in the world that loves you. If you're working, you have a job to go to. When you get off of work, you may go work out. You may talk to friends. You may, say a prayer, talk to God, go out in nature. You may do something fun. We all live different lives, but the Nine of Cups means that with the self-love to the Nine of Cups, you are willing to invest in yourself. And when you invest in yourself with self-love, guess what you're telling the world? You're telling the world that I invest in myself. I am open to other people investing in me. You are keeping your heart and your mind open to receiving. You no longer chase. You are attracting to the Queen of Cups, to the Nine of Cups. This is for each and every one of you. Stop chasing that dream. Stop chasing that new car. Stop chasing that lottery win. Stop chasing that bottle. Stop chasing that lover. Stop chasing. No. Self-love means you don't have to chase. Self-love says I attract what I desire. I need you to tell yourself this. I attract what I desire. Keep that positive mindset. I don't care what you lost yesterday, the day before that. Today, in this moment, say, I attract what I desire. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, sing last. Show me the Five of Pentacles. Leaving the dumb stuff alone. It's so hard out here. Family, friends, I swear to God, I was at work. I was talking to people. Everybody was struggling. It was driving me crazy because guess what? I don't deal with other people's demons. Because I work with people, And I try to help people see things as, from a different perspective. I give them feedback. I've been in your shoes. This is what I did. You can take it or leave it, but look at things from a different scenario, right? Maybe somehow people just don't want to see their own truth. Some people don't want to look in the mirror. Some people don't want to face that hole that they have in their soul. Some people don't want to face anything when it comes to who they are, their actions, their behaviors, their choices, and anything like that. And what happens is that now, because they don't want to face it, then they try to put it on me, right? Chloe, I'm dealing with this and I'm dealing with that. Baby, I don't care how much money you got in the bank. You're not about to throw none of your demons on top of me. I dealt with mine. I faced my demons. I learned how to live above my demons. I know if I want to go into demon mode, I can. I can call forth them demons. I know when to utilize these demons, but for people to actually not want to see their demons and live in them and then project them onto other people, maybe you're going to get left out on the call. Maybe you can't pay me enough to deal with somebody's demons. No, thank you. I love my peace of mind. I love my freedom. I like being stress free. I like having less anxiety. I like having less worries. Why? Because self love shows that I love me and I'm not willing to deal with anything less than what I deserve. I don't care if I'm single and I have a lot of men coming after me. I will deny them all if I feel like I'm being bothered. Do y'all understand what I mean when it comes to self love? What are you willing to accept in your life and what are you willing to reject? Five of Pentacles. Take a look at that. Show me the Five of Pentacles. What are you looking? The Fool. The Fool. Give yourself the family, friends, sir, ma'am, give yourself an opportunity to have the life that you've always wanted for yourself. If you have a dream, you have a vision. So what if you have kids? So what if you only made it so far in life? So what if you're already older? So what if you just don't feel like you have it? Change your mindset. You can do, baby, why? Ancestors saying you can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. All you have to do is surrender what you can't do and start doing what you want to do, what you need to do. You better start having faith. The sun, the Fool to the sun. The Emperor. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, as a business owner, right? And a new business owner. I'm so new to it, right? And there's so many things that I self-reflect on being a business owner. Does it get lonely at the top? It does. Am I faced with challenges and obstacles? Yes, it does. Do I feel like I need to make certain decisions? Yes, it does. But let me tell you something. I have a business support group. I have a network of business people. I do a lot of self-reflection. I reach out to other businesses. What did you do in this situation? To the Emperor. In order to be a great leader, in order to stand firm and tall in my truth and who I am as a person, what I even represent, right? I'm going to come in wholeheartedly. I need to have right people in the right mindset that are knowledgeable, that are experienced in where I want to go in life. As a business owner, do you think I can go talk to somebody that's in a hood selling dope? And if so, how far do you think that's going to get me? Do you see the conscious decisions and choices that would kind of affect my abundance, my stability? Anytime I could make the wrong choice. Again, I am not perfect, but the Emperor, baby, experience, wisdom, time, lessons. But the art of this is that a true warrior, a true leader, a true man or woman that stands 10 toes down with strength, with courage, with honesty, you can build, you can grow, you can thrive. But not only that, the emperor leads by example. It's not talking about it, it's being about it. It's showing proof in the pudding, showing evidence that you have put in the hard work, you're disciplined, you're structured. You're not entertaining nothing that brings what is this idiocracy or anything like that, because as the emperor, you're sitting on your throne. You are going to dictate what you allow and what you don't allow that may affect your stability, your abundance, your freedom, who you stand for, your character, your value, your morals. And baby, if you ain't no emperor, then show me who you are. If you don't boss up into emperor mode, then show me who you become. Spirit, ancestors, most high. If you don't boss up into this emperor mode, and baby, let me tell you something. The problem with this situation is most feminine energies have bossed up into emperor mode. Fellas, I'm telling you, the ladies are winning out here. I swear to God, I'm meeting so many influential ladies, and I'm like, well, we're the men. I was always looking for a male CEO to show up and lead by example. No, he's his wife is at home while he's over here entertaining a side chick. I'm like, wait, this is feminine energies. You ladies are winning. Men, what are y'all doing? Again, emperor. If you are not standing in your power and authority, then who are you? Who are you? You're the magician in reverse. You're the queen of cups in reverse. And you're the emperor in reverse. The emperor in reverse. Baby, you a whole narcissist. You a whole wannabe. The queen of cups, you ain't got no emotions. And then the magician in reverse shows that you're a manipulator. You're a liar. You're a cheater. You're a fraud. Baby, Alexa, play Nicki Minaj, I Don't Want No Fraud. Who sings that song, Nicki Minaj, I Don't Want No Fraud? Family, friends, sir, ma'am, y'all need to start seeing people for places and things for who they actually are. Are they a fraud in your life? Or are they this emperor? Because what I'm seeing, if you're not standing 10 toes on who you are as a person, what you stand for, your morals and values, you're not standing for something, you'll fall for anything. And what I mean by falling for anything, it would be the illusion, the delusion that this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And then family, friends, sir, ma'am, at the same time, we're going to say psych. Foolies. The emperor reversed to the queen of cups to the magician in reverse. Baby, no. No, you're no good. You would have to go back to, basic training. You would have to start from the beginning, disciplining your mind and your heart to understanding if you're not standing in the emperor. The emperor, the queen comes in the magician in reverse would mean like, maybe you need some more time, some more experience, some more knowledge, some more wisdom, some more, I don't know. You need something different with your life. All right, show me the Two of Pentacles to the Death. Show me the Two of Pentacles to the Death. So, family, friends, sir, ma'am, do you stand for something or will you fall for anything? Let me see. Two of Pentacles to the Death. Why would you be so indecisive? The Ten of Swords. Again, the indecisiveness with, making the wrong choices. Again, it's because you've dealt with it. The Ten of Swords. You've dealt with betrayal. You've dealt with heartache. You've dealt with pain. Enough of all that. How much more you're going, because you know what? It's only you hurting you. It's only you dealing with those emotions. Baby, it's time to put on them big girl and them big boy drawers and panties and grow up. The Ten of Swords. Okay, show me the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords. This is heavy manipulation, lies, cheat, gossip, turmoil, all these issues. The Five of Swords to the Ten of Swords to the Eight of Cups to the Ace of Swords. Again, I've said this on before. Each and every one of you have a story. Each and every one of you came from a different background, lifestyles, livelihoods. Everybody's story is different. And when you are stepping out into the world, you need to understand that there's a lot of people out here and you just do not know their story, or at least their full story. Baby, when it comes to me meeting people, baby, I'm going to the 50 Cent concert. I'm asking 21 questions. How's your relationship? Do Are you, baby, you need to start asking, when you are dealing with people, you need to start asking 21 questions, getting to know people. Um, the ten of Swords, Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords. Baby, this would be like you dealing with the same spirit but in a different body. You may be encountering people like, and it may be triggering and reminding you of people of the past. It could remind you of experiences of the past. And this is what puts you in an unhealthy mental pattern of being indecisive. It's because the engagement of the people, places, and things that are influencing you or you're meeting, or it's because when you meet somebody, you dive right back into the past. That's crazy. Yeah, King of Swords. You be telling yourself that's the truth. You be like, well, the past already showed me this with that. And so when I meet a John Doe, Jane Doe, things like that, they're going to be the same way. Did you not give John Doe and Jane Doe a chance? Did you not ask those 21 questions to John and Jane Doe to get to know John and Jane Doe, to see who they are and what their story is? King of Swords, the truth. Standing in your truth. Maybe somebody here be using past experiences as their truth. When you're going to walk away from the past. Yeah, look, the Four of Pentacles. To the Seven of Pentacles. To the King of Swords. Mm-mm-mm. Alexa, play Nicki Minaj, Bees in the Trap. Somebody here is in the trap house. Somebody bees in the trap. You are in, I don't know why I just got that song in my head, but it came in my head. You are in a trap house. You be in a trap house. I don't know what you got going on. The Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, in order to be this Emperor energy, sometimes you're going to have to step out on what's uncomfortable to you. When it feels uncomfortable, when it feels unknown, that is when you need to take that risk. When you need to, anytime that you are feeling discomfort, uncomfortability, things like that, that is when you should be taking a look at it. That is what you need to be investing in it. Why is this making me uncomfortable? Why is this da 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 da? Because it's something to teach you. It's something for you to go through. It's something for you to experience. When when a person tends to be uncomfortable or they get that discomfort feeling, they like to run because they don't want to face it. And that is the truth within them. This does not make this person a weak person or a coward or anything. They're just not ready to deal with uncomfortability. You're used to what you're used to. But I will say this, TV shows don't stay on for so long. They do expire. Food expires. what happens? Money expires. Well, it don't expire. What else expires? Milk expires. Food expires. There's a lot of things that expire. If a person's not willing to face uncomfortability, you have to understand that that will expire for you. Eventually, you're going to have to face what's uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Ace of Pentacles. What you so scared of? What do you be judging? Family, friends, sir, ma'am, I have somebody here that's being very judgmental right now. I'm somebody here, so, family, friends, sir, ma'am, why do you think throughout your whole years of living, have you met certain people, places, and things in your life? Why did you cross paths with certain people, places, and things in life? Now, after you answer that question, answer me this. What did it teach you? The Ace of Pentacles. Y'all be meeting new people and be like, yeah, that's my best friend. Y'all get a new job. Yeah, I'm going to make money. Y'all get that new thing. Yeah, it's da-da-da-da-da. But you need to understand, soon it will expire. You won't be faced with uncomfortability, seeing the situation for what it is. From the beginning, you thought of it as an opportunity. You thought of it as a blessing. You thought of it as a friendship. You thought of it as a lover, because your perception, your thoughts were making you believe what it was. Why didn't you ask them 21 questions? Tell yourself. We used to play a game. Well, damn, what's the game where you tell yourself, I forget the name of it, but I used to do that a lot. Tell yourself. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look. The Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Do y'all think I look good? Because you be like, oh, Chloe, you're beautiful. You have a lot going on. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God, I love you. Like, call me. Let's be friends. Let's hang out. Let's do this thing. Right? So eventually, the first few weeks, right, we can hang out. We can be cool. I'm cool with you. You cool with me. But you did not ask me the 21 questions. You need to understand that I have a life just like you. I am protective of me just like you're protective of you. I think of me just like you think of you. The Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, I cannot be there for you like you think I can. I can't do what you want me to do because you want me to do it. I can't be who you want me to be because I gotta be for me. Do you see what I'm saying? You should have asked me my 21 questions if I had the time, the energy, and the focus to be in whatever this is that you thought this was. But again, you're not asking the right questions. You're going to start asking people, places, and things 21 questions. Baby, before, I've been getting a lot of job opportunities. Let me tell y'all what I do with the research. I read their mission statement. I need to know what type of company I'm about to go work for, what they stand for, what they about to try to hire me up into. I'm just not about to be offered a job and okay, I'm gonna make no. I do the research behind it. How long they've been in business, what type of manager is running this business. Y'all need to be doing your research. Show me the Three of Pentacles. That Knight of Pentacles. Baby, be thinking you about to come up, you about to win. You got a friend, you got the job, you got the lover, da 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 da. The whole time you ain't even at the 21 question. How's your mental? How's your emotional? Do you have a healthy relationship with the people around you? You know, how do people see you? You know, and then you really have to watch how people interact with other people, places, and things. Other people, places, and things are already aware of what it is. It's just you are not aware of people, places, and things. And when you don't ask 21 questions, you're going to find yourself in a situation fighting hard to get out of. such as AKA relationships, marriages, partnerships, things like that. Baby, not everybody's going to be in alignment for you, with you, to you. But accept that as what it is. That's just not your person, place, or thing. And move on. Not the potential. Who's going to live off of potential? Baby, potential ain't going to pay that car, no. Potential ain't going to pay the rent. Potential ain't going to... No. Ain't no potential. Potential out the door. Look, Page of Cups. Potential. Potential. Page of Cups. Potential. I mean, y'all can invest in me. I'm just be straight up with you. I will invest with you back, back. That's just my honest core truth. Investing in me, I invest in you. We going to invest together. I believe in abundance. I believe in stability. I believe in a peace of mind. I believe in freedom. I believe in, living a good life. If you're willing to see that vision with me, then ask me 21 questions. Where do I see the next steps in my life that I am taking to achieve that? How am I doing it? Who are the people that I do it for? You see what I'm saying? I just can't go off a whim and tell you my vision and yeah, no. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Now, don't get swindled easily either. Now, people can't ask me for, I make handcrafted candles. Can't nobody come ask me for a tester candle. You know what I mean? I took money to invest in making money. When anybody comes into my life and saying, oh, can you give me a tester? Can I get this? Can I get that? I have to be selfish at that time and make the money that I need to invest more into myself. Eventually, if you wait now, when I say no, then later on, I might be able to do it. Y'all understand what I mean? I hope so. The Hermit in reverse. Who is not self-reflecting? The Hermit in reverse is not seeing the truth, not seeing the light, not seeing clarity in regards to who they are, what they're doing, what they're standing for. Show me the Hermit. Hold on. Ancestors, Most High, show me this Hermit in reverse. Who is not willing to take a look at themselves? Who is not willing to take a look at themselves? Baby, these hoes ain't loyal. The Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. Baby, these hoes ain't loyal. Excuse my language, but yes. Baby, these hoes ain't loyal. Mm. And somebody doesn't want to see that the hoes ain't loyal. Now, I don't know where this person, place, or thing can't see that hoes ain't loyal, but I definitely know it. Family, friends, certain ma'am, if you're smart enough, you need to understand a hoe ain't gonna be loyal. A hoe gonna be a hoe. Where has the loyalty gone? Show me the Hermit in reverse so I can hurry up and end this out and do some more readings. Let me get off of this. The Page of Pentacles to the Empress to Judgment. Okay. No offense. And I don't want any person, any one of you, sir, ma'am. The Page of Pentacles to the Empress to the Judgment. I need you to understand, when you are standing in your power, you're standing in your authenticity, you're standing in your truth. The Page of Cups means you are going to feel the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just because you start, living a healthy, conscious, subconscious life does not mean that you are not going to experience obstacles, adversity, things like that. As a healed person, you're going to attract good and bad people. It comes with that territory. You need to be a little bit smarter, quick on your toes when using your discernment. Who is who in regards to what you are investing in? Now, if you have been in a poverty, a lack mindset, you know what the struggle is all about. You know what survival is. You've hit rock bottom before, no lie. You know the choices and the actions and the behaviors that come if you make the wrong choice. You'll go back into rock bottom. The Page of Cups, the Empress to the Judgment, the Divine, as the Emperor and the Empress, the Divine holds you to a different class. The Divine knows that an Emperor and an Empress does not move out of just mental and emotion. They move out of authority for who they are as a person. You really don't have to see much. I will say this: if you see me, my energy is going to speak for itself. I'm a Scorpio, so my eyes are going to see through your soul. I am going to show you how I lead by example, by the actions that I take. Um, who I partner up with. You know, um, you will know a man and a woman's worth when you look at the person that they partner up with, because the woman is a reflection of a man and the man is a reflection of a woman. When you are divine, you are a reflection of the Most High, faith, leadership, skills, abilities, being fruitful, multiplying. This is the shepherd leading the flock to abundance, stability, fortune, success. Baby, what? So when you are in divine energy, and I heard another tarot card reader was like, heavy is the crown, right? Yes, the crown is heavy. It comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with a lot of discipline. It comes with your mouth seeing the power of letting your yeses be your yes and your no's be your no's. Ain't no split decision, maybe this, maybe that. No. When you're in your divine energy, you are standing with authority. Your energy, you don't reflect off of the mental and the emotions, because it is what it is. You've accepted everything that has happened in your life. You have evolved, you have ascended. When you know better, you do better. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. You are willing to defend your truth. And not only you defending your truth, you are standing up for a lot of people who are scared to speak their truth. How many times, and y'all, I'm LGBTQ. It took me a long time for me to come out the closet because I was scared to speak the truth. I was scared because I was going to be I was already treated harshly because of who I was growing up, but I was scared to speak it because I was already like in conflict growing up, not being comfortable, not being able to be myself. I had to hide who I was. It took a lot of years, experience, lessons to go through to give this the effort. I am who I am. You cannot take that away from me, nor can you judge me because you don't know my story. Again, each and every one of you have a story, just like I do. I was judged for my story years ago. Now, I don't know about you. If you were growing up and you were judged for where you came from, how you grew up, what you looked like, what you didn't have, what you did have, why you weren't selected, why you didn't do this, why your family inflicted on who you should become. People always said you need to do this when you wanted to do that. You held back speaking your truth because of the fear of what other people, places, and things would inflict on you. With the divine, the divine emperor and empress means that you've been through enough in a life. You're tired of fighting. You're sick and tired of having to prove, and you're now ready to stand in your power and make a difference in this world. This cause is in this fight is not only for you, but it is for everybody else that needs to be freed from bondage, freed from slavery, freed from identity, free from judgment, free from societal laws, free from so much. If your ancestors already proved to you that they fought for you to have freedom today, why are you not willing to fight for the freedom for other people in the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy? The Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands ain't no punk. I don't know what y'all thought this one. Now this is like... What is this? Queen of Pentacles, say less. Queen of Pentacles, say less. Whether you're masculine or feminine. Yes, men, yes, y'all can pull out your purses and your lip gloss. Women, yes, you can pull out your Timberland boots and the Queen of Pentacles means by any means necessary, I'm going to stay grounded, I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to do what I have to do for the livelihood of my friends, my family, and society around me. Y'all understand when somebody is struggling? No, you're not willing to struggle with that person, but offer your experience, offer your, hey, if I can help you in some sort of way, let me show you, let me help you, let me support and assist you. This is not coddle, this is not take by the hand, but this is actually making a person, by you leading by example, a person having to really stand in their strength and man up or woman up to a situation. This ain't courage the cowardly dog. Queen of Pentacles says, either you're with it or you're not. Either you're going to be a part of it or get back. Either you're going to be in my life or get out. Either you're going to grow with me or you're going to be left behind. Either you're going to put gas in my car or we're not going nowhere. Queen of Pentacles, say less to the Knight of Wands, to the Empress, to this Emperor leadership. My people, my beautiful people, do you not know your gifts, your skills, your abilities? Have you not questioned what you bring to the table? Some of you are the table. You may be even working a dead-end job just to make ends meet, not knowing you have power and authority to change your whole outlook in your future. Success is but a vision. Again, it comes with goals that you can achieve. Show me Queen of Pentacles. Say less. Six of Pentacles to the world. Six of Pentacles to the world. Baby, a king and a queen ain't gonna lower their morals and their values to a jester, a page. A king and a queen is not going to come off their throne for temptation, indecisiveness, not being clueless, or not waking up to reality and what reality really is. The Six of Pentacles to the world, meaning this is an equal give and take reciprocal kind of thing over here to the Emperor and the Empress. In order to have the success, that the vision that you are seeing, imagine you being the king and the queen of your life, in your life as the civilization. How you have your life running is the abundance that's coming in and the abundance that's going out? Are you allowing more abundance to come out of you and trying to put more into it? Are you getting off your throne and really trying to prove a point that you have a kingdom? And you know what I mean? The Six of Pentacles to the world. If you are the CEO of your life, you have the right to hire and fire at any period of time. If anybody in your life, as the CEO, it's not running accordingly, can nobody feel any way type about it, because you're the CEO of your life. You're the boss mommy, the boss daddy, in regards to the faith that you have from the divine, you listening to your intuition, you having money, that oracle card of buried money secrets, things like that. You have certain gifts, skills, and abilities. This means you can't just hire anybody to come into your life, because as soon as you hired the wrong person, there goes your life, there goes your business. Now you're not the CEO anymore. You done gave your business over to somebody else to run your life. That's crazy. These Six of Pentacles to the world. Yeah. Maybe that wolf. Maybe she or he was left out in the wilderness by people, places, and things, only to show up leading the pack. Are you leading by example, or are you following? Are you following for anything? You following what everybody else does? You don't want to be different. You don't want to be authentic. You don't want to embrace your uniqueness. Well, don't. Hide your skills, hide your abilities. You will never manifest anything that you want for yourself, not being true to thine own self. Be true. And I don't care about accountability. You can accept accountability when you have a lack mindset, when you have a piss poor attitude, when you're dealing with negative emotions, and like them cards, when you were in lustful energy. You are accountable because you're in lustful energy. You know what you do when you're doing it. That's accountable for you. Ain't no reason why you can't tell me you're not accountable when you already came up and you said lustful, third parties, and karmics. You already showed me that you're accountable because it's the decision that you make. Point proven. Now, if you're in this emperor and this empress energy and you're leading by example, you in boss mode, baby, that's already being accountable for your life. You're already showing me the choices that you're making. Who do you think I'm going to gravitate towards? Do you think I'm going to gravitate more towards a lustful third party karmic energy? Or do you think I want to gravitate towards an emperor or an empress, a healing nurturer, or a man or a woman that leads by example, that stands in power and authority, that believes in abundance and manifestation and growth? Help me make this make sense. Especially if you're single. I wouldn't even settle for a partner that's not an emperor or an empress. I'm not settling for less. Maybe you gotta come with it or don't come at all. Yep, like Seven of Swords in reverse. Either you coming with it or you ain't coming nothing at all. Baby, ain't no settling anymore, family, friends, sir. Yeah. Don't settle for less than what you deserve. If you know you're a breadwinner and you don't align with somebody that ain't getting the bread with you to match you, baby, that's just not your person. This ain't the Salvation Army. This ain't Goodwill. It's so hard out here for a pimp. What is this? The Three of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God. Didn't I just say it's so hard out here for a pimp? The Knight of Pentacles to the Three of Wands. It's very hard out here for a pimp. A pimp can't even pimp nobody. A pimp can't even pimp himself. A pimp can't even pimp himself right now. Pimp in distress. Pimp in distress. The Three of Wands to the King of Pentacles in reverse. Baby, you can never be a King of Pentacles, whether you're a man or a woman, and being the Three of Wands in reverse. The King of Pentacles is a whole money blocker and a whole abundance blocker, a whole like your dreams and your vision and your success. You can flush that down the toilet when you get with somebody that is not disciplined, that's not structured, don't hold no weight. Can't hold no weight. And this is not, I'm not saying just like monetary, I'm saying as a person, who their character is, the actions that they take. The actions, do the words you speak match the actions behind what you're speaking? Because the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, whether you're a man or a woman, baby, your words don't hold no weight, your actions don't hold no weight. And the Three of Wands, meaning you lead people to despair, destruction, conflict, confusion, poverty. Baby, backward ass thinking. Somebody needs to switch their mindset to maybe accepting that, hey, you might have backward thinking. You might want to shift your perspective so you can move forward and make better decisions. That would be the best choice, right? You know, when you recognize something's not working, you gotta really take a look at yourself. What did I do to get in this position? What choices have I made? Now I need to switch my thinking. How can I turn this around? How can I make the situation better for me? Not for anybody else, but for me. If I have backwards thinking and it don't work, guess what I gotta do? I gotta switch my perception. And what I need to do is I need to self-reflect on why I engaged, why I made these choices, why I ended up with these results, and then turn that off and then start brainstorming. How can I make changes within me, my life, my situation to move forward? Because thinking, acting, behaving like this is not serving me a greater purpose. In the King of Pentacles, Three of Wands, baby, if y'all don't know what stuck, stagnant, and lost and hopeless don't feel like, baby, if you ain't had a taste of it, you'll never want to taste that again. You'll immediately be forced to change your perception when you get that taste. Not unless you smoking some of that white girl. But you smoking that white girl, baby, you chasing, and then you'll end up at rock bottom and then having to be forced to make a decision. But if you ain't chasing that white girl, baby, no, all you have to do is shift your perception. Show me the King of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Oh, Lord, Four of Swords. Baby, you got to be sick and tired of being the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody here is tired, exhausted. Okay. You had the opportunity to make a choice. In this very moment, sitting with Chloe, imagine you sitting across from me. I am going to give you the truth, honest, clarity answer. You want your life to get better. You want your situations to improve. You need to understand the choices, the actions, and the behaviors that we're taking to get you into the situation that you are in now. Once you realize that, then you switch that on. You just say, on. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to think like this anymore. I need to think of the opposite. If I think anger, I need to think happy. If I think sadness, I need to think joy. If I'm feeling this, I need to feel that. You have to switch that perception on. It is a challenge, but after repetitive things of doing this, you'll start to think differently. You'll start to always see things from a different perspective. If somebody is coming at you negatively, and let's say family, friends, or ma'am, they want to fight you, right? No, you don't want to fight, right? Now you are being pushed up against the wall, right? To where now your adrenaline's flowing, your cortisol levels are up, your dopamines is racing through your brain because you're hype, right? You're tense, your muscle, the veins are popping in your body, right? Because a person is pushing you to fight, to attack. That is when you need to switch off, right? Switch that thinking off, because the consequences of fighting that person could what? Eventually land you in jail. Somebody could get hurt. Somebody could pass away. bad things can happen, right? So to avoid that consequence, let me switch this off, right? Now, by me switching this off, right, I will allow a person, place to, well, do what you do. It don't bother, right? But as long as they don't put their hands on you, you know what I'm saying? You're perfectly fine. But a person, you're always going to have a hater. Everybody has a hater. Nobody in this world gets out of life without having a hater. Everybody has a hater. And the extent of just switching your mindset, turning that on, and putting that energy into you. Because first of all, if a person wants to fight you and the reason is ridiculous enough, you're not going to even waste your time, waste your breath. It's a waste of energy, right? You would be drained trying to fight or defend another person back, right? When, let me click this on. You look foolish. You look like a dummy over here thinking that you want to fight me. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this, family, friends, sir, ma'am. An ex-boyfriend of mine told me that I needed to stop being so loving, right? And then he had also told me, right, not to, and this was back in my younger years when I was dating thugs, right? And down south, I was down south dating thugs and gangsters. He said, Chloe, if you think you gonna be a boss like a man, I'm gonna have to show you what a lady's position look like, right? I don't want you talking to no man. I don't want that. He gave me all these rules and authority. So when he went around, right, I decided to be like, his friend hit me up and his friend asked me for a massage. And okay, I was loving, I was giving, I was so young, I was naive. I did it. And then he came home and seen me with my hands on that man's neck. He didn't say nothing to me, but I will tell you this, right? He held his composure. He held his control. He didn't tell me nothing. He stayed silent. So we was good, right? I'm going through the evening at the time. Da 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 da. I get to bed to lay down next to him, right? I done took a bath. I'm smelling good. Lotion for him to come into bed. I get in the bed and I'm falling asleep. Next thing you know, as soon as I close my eyes, boom. He sucker punches me in my throat. I couldn't breathe. I wake up gasping, and then he went ham on me. You know what I mean? The best defense that you can ever give in this lifetime is don't react from certain actions. You understand what I mean? Your best defense is to switch on that mindset and build your defense later on and like keep doing you, da 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 da, but you just don't allow a person to play you. My ex taught me that. Then he also taught me how to fight because we was fighting after that. Show me the four swords. The Knight of Swords in reverse. What did I say? To the Four Wands. Baby, ain't that the truth? Friends, partnerships, relationships. Don't react after every action. You don't have to. You need to understand what you give your power to, what you don't. Okay, what else? So I can close this out. The Lovers in reverse to the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition about the people that you say love you. If you were not to call them, how many people would call you? If you're the type of person that always shows up for people, cut it off. How many people will show up for you? You will truly see your circle, the people, places, and things that truly love you when you're being called, when they show up when you're quiet, when they talk to you when you ain't spoken to them in a few days. The High Priestess to the Lovers. Be careful of saying I love you when you truly understand that that love may not even be forever. You may have love for a person, but there's a difference between having love for somebody and being in love with somebody. It's okay to have love for people, But being in love means that that's a decision of two people to be in love with each other. Never be in a one-sided situation where you feel like you have love for somebody, but you think you're in love. That would be a harsh reality lesson for you. That person, yeah, no, no, thank you. I'm pass. Maybe when people in my world be like, "Oh, Chloe, we love you," da 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 da. Baby, I'm already checking pocketbooks. How much you got? How much you about to pay me to deal with your stress? Because I'm not willing to tolerate that for free. You gonna have to pay me for your stress, your anxiety. What you about to put me through? You gonna have to pay me. This is gonna require me to deal with my mental and my emotions messing around with you. How much you got in there? Capital One, all day, every day. The moon. Baby, don't let nobody pull no wool over your eyes to make you think it's gonna be something that it would never be. It's just the truth. Don't ever let anybody make you look. The King of Wands in reverse. Who's this King of Wands? Baby, not important. A King of Wands person would not be influential in your life. If the King of Wands in reverse comes out in reverse, as soon as you see a person that moves funny, baby, move out the way. I love you, but we ain't gotta love that close to each other. Baby, move out the way. King, King of Wands to the moon. Baby, secrets are hidden in this one. King of Wands in reverse to the moon, secrets are hidden. Baby, we gonna move out your way so you can keep on with your secrets, keep walking, keep carrying on. Not over here. To the Hierophant in reverse. All right, you guys. That's enough because now we're getting into a King of Wands in reverse. That's a whole devil. Baby, goodbye. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. I hope you guys like this reading. I love each and every one of you. I don't even know how much time because I was just kicking it with y'all. I love each and every one of you. Now, I am going to record some videos. I'm going to go ahead and meditate, ground myself, and I'm going to see what comes out in my spiritual readings. Be on the lookout for the new videos that I will be uploading here in a second. Again, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for listening to the reading. I am very grateful for you. If this reading doesn't make sense, the next readings that I would do, I will put the title in for what it is. If that should be something that resonates with you, then watch it. If not, I have other spiritual brothers and sisters in here. Please like, share, follow their channels if you're looking for truth and clarity in regards to your situation. Again, I love each and every one of you. Glad that we made it another week. And I will see you guys, I guess, when, whether I'm in my Emperor, my Empress energy, and, the divine calls for me to show up when I need to. I love each and every one of you so much. Let me speak life into you. Success, opportunity, abundance, fortune, fame, luck is a mindset. I want you to understand that. It's a mindset. It doesn't matter what's going on in your internal, external. When you see it, when you can believe it, when you can feel it, when you know you are destined for it, it's already yours. It may not be how you want it to look or how you want it to be, but it will show up to you in various ways when you keep that mindset. Good night, you guys.